Welcome, everybody. This is Games Over Plastic, episode number 41. I am Midnight, joined today, as always, by my two amazing co-hosts and one very special returning guest. First of all, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Mason. How you doing, sir?
Doing great. It's coming to an end, guys. Summer's coming to an end. Eventually, I'll be back in the classroom teaching and coaching and doing all that. But I enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm happy to be here as always.
Yeah, how do you feel about it coming to an end? Are you like dreading it a little?
It's bittersweet, but
Yeah,
life is inevitable, as they say.
life is inevitable. And speaking of inevitable, we have the master of graphics, Hodge. How you doing, sir?
Why am I inevitable? I don't get it.
Why aren't you? Is a better question.
I'm doing good. Excited to be here talking some video games. Happy to have our guest back. We had a lot of fun with the last game we're playing, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with this one, I'm sure, as well. But happy to be here.
Yeah, Don, I felt like I was just with you on a show.
Oh yeah.
That's right. And last but not least, we have our guest making his second appearance, I think. We have Don Otaku. How you doing, sir? Thanks for coming back.
Appreciate y'all for having me on. Been good. Can't complain. Been enjoying the summer also, even though I've just been working through it. So there's that.
All right. Loving the background, man. Loving the vibes and the colors. Oh, yeah. It's good. Yeah. Ready for the game.
Of course. Well, I shouldn't say of course, because I didn't really know anything about the game until, I guess I knew a little bit, but I never got into the original. But Sakurai sold me on it for sure.
All right. Yeah. So this is Games Over Plastic, the podcast for the agnostic gamers. Of course, no console wars, just fun over here. You can find us on all audio platforms, YouTube. Well, YouTube has the video with 4K, but we're also on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Everycast. So make sure to check us out. If you want to see the 4K video version with graphics and amazingness done by our one and only Hodge, you can go to youtube.com/@gamesoverplastic. Please leave likes on the video as it helps us out. Please leave comments. If you have questions and write-ins for the show, please leave a comment on the video, or you can also direct message Sean on various platforms. And if you have a write-in, we might use your question on a future episode. So look forward to that. In today's episode, we are going to be playing a special game. It's a Metacritic score-based game. It's going to be very cool. I will let Sean explain that when the time comes. But first, why don't we get into what we're playing? What was that, Hodge?
Before we do what we're playing, I want to ask two different little things. First one, speaking of air riders, Sean, I just want to know, how excited are you for that game? Did that
I'm super hyped. I'm so freaking hyped. I was on with Dawn during the actual stream of it, and I was like freaking out. I was freaking out.
Nice. I'm assuming Donnie in the same boat, if that's your background.
Oh yes, definitely.
Nice. Yeah,
I think it's actually I think it might actually be one of my most anticipated games now, even though it wasn't really something that I had nostalgia for.
I mean, I'll be honest.
I was sold since day one.
Yeah, there's not much left this year that I care that much about, so this probably is my favorite of what's left. Everyone knows I love Kirby, so. But the other thing I want to say is quick shout out to our friend Locke, who's been on the show many times. Yeah. He gave us an awesome shout out on Summon Sign, which none of us expected, which just kind of happened, and people were like, "Hey, you guys got a shout out on Summon Sign." I was like, "Wait, what?" So it was really nice. He had some kind words for us, and he was on with Cognito and Brad, who have both been on this show. So it was really cool hearing them. I know we've gained a handful of listeners since they said that, which is really nice. So really appreciate that shout out, and obviously we love Locke. We love having him on whenever we can. So yeah, it was really sweet of him to give us that shout out. So
for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you very much, Locke. Of course, we love you.
Welcome to any Summon Sign listeners who may be listening because of that. So
yeah, well,
really appreciate that.
This will be a fun episode for them to join, because we're gonna have a fun little game show. So
yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into what we are playing, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and let's get it started with our extra special guest. Don, what have you been playing, sir?
Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of games that aren't actually out yet. And one of those games I can talk about, which is Deadlock, the technically I guess it has been announced, but has not gotten any kind of marketing from Valve. And it's basically a third-person shooter MOBA that is very good. It plays really well. It is actually hard as hell to learn. And every time I get on, I get wrecked pretty easily. But I just love the character designs and how the game plays. So I've been trying to stick with it.
The art
But this
style looks like
game,
Fortnite.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm not a Fortnite guy, so
It's like Fortnite meets Overwatch.
I'm also a Fortnite guy, so but I think it's definitely more stylistic than, or it's a different kind of stylistic than Fortnite. But it's this steampunk world, which honestly, like the map itself, kind of looks bland compared to the characters that you have. But you have these supernatural characters like demons, vampires, all kinds of magic based lore when it comes to the characters, and it's in this steampunk world, and it's a pretty cool vibe. But like I said, this game is fully open as long as you get an invite from somebody, and you can send as many invites to the game as you want. But Valve has just pretended like it doesn't exist, but the game has had like a really big following since its early access release, and they're updating it. They're adding 6 more characters. They're like drip feeding them in. But I've been having a lot of fun with that. And you mentioned Fortnite, but I'm actually a big Fortnite player also. I play with my friends almost every night, and that's like my go-to multiplayer game for the most part. My live service game that I've sunk all my time into. It used to be Rocket League, but I've fallen off after about 2,500 hours.
Jesus.
So Fortnite has been my replacement for that. I still get on Rocket League occasionally though.
With
And
sorry, with this Deadlock, is it? I was looking at it on Google. Is it like a Valorant spinoff or something? Because I see Valorant, or is that just a character name or something?
it might be a sorry, it might be a character name because it's not related to Valorant or Riot.
Okay. Oh, it says new Valorant agent. Oh, so it must be like a person then. Okay.
So what type of game? It's like a Overwatch type hero shooter, or?
Well, it's a MOBA, like full on
Oh.
League of Legends, Dota 2 MOBA, just in a third person
So like
environment. Yeah, kind of like Smite, but the third person shooting mechanics feel as good as if it was a standalone third person shooter, whereas like Smite feels like a MOBA that just happens to be in third person. So if you're really skilled with your shooting, you can kind of bypass all the like MOBA technical stuff, but you can kind of balance out if you're not the best third person shooter with like strategizing your build of the character and just knowing how to play the different lanes. So that's what I really like about it, because it adds fun to the people who just don't like clicking around in League of Legends, and it adds strategy to the people who don't want to just play a straight third person shooter. I think they struck a really good balance with this game.
Interesting. Yeah, I
And
played thousands of hours of Smite. I love Smite, and I like shooters as well. So
Yeah, I'll send you an invite after if you haven't already got one.
okay,
Yeah, so you'll be able to play the game also. I'll just get your Steam name and everything after.
okay, cool.
But another game that isn't out yet, but the embargo for this game is over, so I can talk about it. This game's coming out September 5th, and it's Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion. They just dropped a demo for every platform, but I've been playing this game since about like early August, and it's amazing. And I say that as someone who hated the original,
Ooh,
hated
okay.
the original, and also as someone who just hates mechs in general. Like I just do not vibe with mechs. I grew up with during the Gundam era, and I was just like, turn this stuff off and put back on Dragon Ball Z.
That's funny.
I agree. I agree with that part, but yeah.
And I've tried the games. I've tried Mech Warriors, Mech Assault, Chrome Hounds,
Custom
Armored
Robo?
Core, Custom Robo. I could get with. Look, this is my
One of
thing.
the enders.
If they're human sized robots or like an Iron Man suit like Anthem, I can get with it.
Hmm.
Give me the big hulking mechs, and it's a wrap for me.
No, you don't like those.
But I wanted to vibe with the first game because I love the art style. The music was amazing, but I could just never get with the gameplay. It was so clunky. It was just not my cup of tea. They have sequeled the hell out of this game because they have upgraded every facet from the original. It is amazing. Instead of the mission-based structure, it's open world, and they actually utilize that open world really well. They've done a great job revamping the combat. It melee is actually viable now. It feels really good to use melee, and you can kind of build craft your arsenal and your outer, which is the character that you are. You can build craft them for all kinds of different builds. So if you want to be a tank, just slow and just take a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage, you can build your way through that. You can be fast and agile and just focus on melee, and that's what I do, and it feels really good to do that. They have littered the world with things that just don't make any sense, but it's just fun. It feels like they were just adding things for the sake of it. Like you're in a mech, but you can drive vehicles. Why? Because it was fun. That's why. You can ride horses as a mech. Why? Why not? And there's some stuff I can't talk about, but there's a lot of content as far as like outside of your just main objective. There's so much going on in this game, and I'm like, is this really the same developer that made the first one? Because this this is such an upgrade. I feel like it's been a long time since I've played a game that I just completely hated the first game, and I played the sequel, and I'm like, this might actually be one of the best games I've played this year. So highly
Impressive.
highly anticipated right now. Daemon X Machina. I'll have my full review out sometime in the near future. So check that out on lordsofgaming.net.
That's
I
all.
saw
I am.
that.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
on,
Go.
Hodge.
No, go, Sean. Go.
I was gonna say I am looking forward to this game. I did enjoy the first one, but I agree the combat could get very clunky at times, especially if you were going for the melee build. It would get so clunky, and I like the fact that this is an open world. I'm really looking forward to this. I will be. I have it pre-ordered, so I'll be getting it day one.
Also, I've been playing on Nintendo Switch 2. It runs really well, 60 FPS. Resolution can, like, some of the world textures and stuff can look like not the best, but for the most part, it's a beautiful looking game. And for the physical people out there, it is fully on a cart the whole game, no game key card. So if you are anti game key card, pick up this game, show your support for this game, because if y'all really care about that physical, you need to show up for this.
There you go.
I
Yeah,
saw
screw the
that-
game key cards, man. Those suck.
I saw that.
I really don't
sorry.
care because I'm all digital for the most part,
Same.
so
Same.
it's never mattered to me. But I'll fight for y'all.
I'm physical for Switch because you can still sell those games for a lot of money since they never go on sale. So, but I saw that this one is on PlayStation and Xbox. Wasn't the first one only on Switch?
Yes, it came out only on a Switch, then it came to PC like a year or two later.
Yeah, a year later.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it wasn't the biggest. It definitely wasn't the biggest success. So I guess it makes sense that they went multi-plat.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm looking. They have a demo out now, and it says the save data carries to the full game. So if anyone wants to basically get it on it early, you can do that. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Nice.
But that's all I've been playing. Or the ones I could talk about at least.
Well, and I saw Fortnite. I just got really quick question. What game modes do you play in Fortnite? Do you just still play the normal mode, or what do you play?
I actually play a lot of it because I play regular battle royale. Only no build. I do not build.
Yeah, no build's better.
No build, regular, no build, OG Fortnite, which is like the classic map. They added a new mode called Blitz, which is probably one of the most fun modes that they've added. And it's basically small map battle royale, fast paced, because you just get like you start off with a gun, you start off with power ups, and every game you have a random power up. Like sometimes you'll just be super fast and you can run through walls and just like tackle people. Sometimes you'll be invisible when you run and you can jump super high. They basically give you all kinds of boons randomly, and then it's 50 players. It goes by in like 5 minutes, like 5 to 7 minutes. The match is over, and it's really fun. I play. What is it called?
Reload.
There's a 5v5 Counter-Strike style mode. Ballistic. That's what it's called.
What?
Ballistic is also really fun. It's first person. And it's so cool because you actually get to see your like Fortnite gun skins like up close, and it actually plays really good. Like they kind of have a hero shooter element to it because you get to pick your ability at the start, and that's kind of your
class.
I guess not. Yeah, your class. That's what it is. So that one's actually pretty fun. They've been adding some new maps.
So that's that's like Counter-Strike. So it's like
so
one life per round type stuff.
Yeah, one life, plant the bomb, defend the bomb.
Just like Midnight's going to be getting into Fortnite,
and it plays.
You know what?
It actually plays really good. It's because one thing I just don't like about the Counter-Strike Valorant games is that I want to have that movement. Like I just love movement in first-person shooters. So Fortnite carries on the sprint. The mantling, like all of that is still there, but and the slide, but it's in first person and you get to be a little bit more technical. So I like it a lot.
You know, it's funny. You had me with the Blitz there. It was like a roller coaster. You had me for a second and then you lost me. You were like, oh, it's small, fast paced. You spawn in with a gun and you just get at it. I'm like, oh, that sounds great. And then you're like, oh, and then you have these powers where you can turn invisible and like jump super high. And then you lost me. I was like, I don't want to deal with that.
So yeah, I play Blitz all the time. That's actually what me and my buddies were playing most yesterday. We won like 9 out of 10 of our games. It was fun as hell. But Blitz, it's everyone has the same power at the start. So some games you are like, oh fuck, it's that power, and then some games you're like, oh hell yeah, we got this power. So it's different every time. It's a lot of fun. Blitz is probably my favorite game mode right now. Yes. I do also jump into OG because that first island was some of the most fun I've ever had playing a video game. So I love going in and playing OG. I was playing a little bit of the normal battle royale. I'm not huge on it. I just think it's way too out there now because I'm actually the opposite. I don't really like a lot of movement. I have friends who are like, if they can't get across the map in 0.3 seconds, they are angry. I'm like, no, dude, fighting the storm was part of the game. And now the storm is basically a minor inconvenience for some people because you can move so fast. But I've never heard of that ballistic one. That sounds a lot of fun. I'll have to see if I can get my buddies in to play that one.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely recommend it. That was definitely one of the best modes. And at the beginning, it was only one map, but they've been adding a few maps. Some of them are still like, I like that they add the maps and they're testing the maps. So they're still like grayscale. There's no textures, but you get to like test the layout of it. And then they kind of change it up. And then they're like, okay, everyone likes this. finalize and they add like the full textures and everything.
Was that the game mode that they added when they switched the engine? Because I remember they added a bunch of stuff that looked like super realistic to show off the Unreal Engine, but I can't, because I do remember there was a first-person shooter that they added, but I don't know if that was Ballistic or not.
No, that was not Ballistic, but this one came out like a year ago. I want to say.
Yeah, I'll have to check that one out because that sounds awesome. But because we play mostly Blitz and Reload. I don't know if you've played Reload. It's basically I think Call of Duty had a version of it where
it's like Resurgence
basically
from Call of Duty.
if one person on your squad is alive, if you die, you have a time limit before you respawn in. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, Blitz is definitely my favorite one as of right now. That one is it's a blast. So yeah, me and my buddies play that all the time. But I'm definitely gonna have to look up that Ballistic one because that sounds awesome.
That does sound cool. Yeah, I love that type of stuff. I love Search and Destroy. I played Counter-Strike. Never played Valorant.
Yeah, that's kind of like why Fortnite has become my go-to game, because it feels like there's like 10 different games within this one game. Because I also play Lego Fortnite because I love survival games, and Lego Fortnite is also a really good survival game also. And me and my girl, we would play we made our own world and we would just play through this. And they have like a whole Star Wars segment of the world. And I think they added Marvel recently, but I haven't played in a while. But yeah, it's really cool.
I played the Lego one once. It was entertaining, but I'm not like this. I don't like the survival. Like I don't do like the Dead by Daylight or no, what the hell is it called? The
Daisy is a survival game. You could have used that one.
No, but I'm trying to think. What was that one where Xbox announced it like 7 years ago and still hasn't come out?
Oh, State of Decay.
State of Decay, like that. Yeah, like I'm not big on those kinds. Because I remember one time I played State of Decay, logged off, came back, and my camp was raided. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I want to join back in my game and it be where I was when I left. I don't want.
It's not that hardcore. Like it's more of a grounded where when you log off,
so it's definitely kiddie, but yeah.
When you log off, nothing's gonna happen to you.
That's the thing is, obviously they like teasing Fortnite a lot in this because obviously Sean's a teacher, so his kids play it, and then Midnight just makes fun of it all the time. But it is cool because it's not really like it's not just battle royale anymore. It is like a platform where you can have all these different game modes and stuff. And obviously, it is still the stereotypical like kids doing this dumb dances and stuff. But there's a lot of game modes in there now, and they're a blast. So. Yeah, I'm happy to finally have someone on here who I can talk Fortnite with.
Hell yeah. All right. I'm also the only one on my panel that plays, so
yeah. Well, that's the one thing, actually, not to go back to it too long, but that Locke said on Summon Sign was how because I don't really ever think about it, but he talked about how we're all very different. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. Like Sean's very JRPG, Midnight's very WRPG, and I don't know, platformer and just an idiot. So it's just, it's cool to have the different, because we would have never talked about Deadlock if you weren't on here. So it's really cool to hear about that game from someone who plays it. So yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna have to add y'all on Steam. I'll send y'all some invites.
Yeah, right. I have a Mac, so I don't play Steam that much, but I do have one. So
yeah, I was with you with being different until that.
Well, I'm not a PC gamer. I'm a console gamer, so I just don't. I feel you. Like I did. Well, I did have the ROG Ally for a while, so I was using Steam for a little bit, but I sold it. Jury's still out if I ever get that Xbox One, especially with how expensive it is. But I may hit Steam one day again. But I do have an account if you do want to add me, but I am not active on it right now. That's for sure.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving here. That was good talk. Let's get into, I guess I'll go next, what I'm playing here. So I got two games here. So first of all, I have Rainbow Six Siege. I hopped on yesterday with my boy Notorious DLB, and also with Meatball from the Discord. He wanted to play, so we joined up. And the three of us, we played some Rainbow Six Siege X, the 10th year, I guess. And I had not played this game since like the first year, and I barely even played it to begin with. So I was just completely overwhelmed and lost. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it felt like you need a PhD for this game now. There's like 50 operatives, and they have all these different abilities and stuff, and I don't know any of the maps. And the game is really slow and methodical and tactical. Like, it doesn't have like the quick movement from like Call of Duty or Fortnite or Battlefield 6, for example. Like, has the quick movement. It's really slow, and like when you aim in, it's really slow. And I got to be honest, I wasn't feeling it at all. Like, I don't think I'm going to play it again. I had fun like playing it the one night with Meatball and DOB, but I think I had enough. This is a very, it's basically, like Counter-Strike, search and destroy type. Round base, one team's defending, one team's planting the bomb. It's one life per round. But it's really complicated. I feel like it's something you just have to play a ton to master the maps, master all the abilities. And, you can't just run in there like Leroy Jenkins and like get it done. Like, you have to be really strategic because like the time to kill is also very fast. Like, you'll die in like 2 bullets maybe. And the guns have a lot of recoil too. So I think it's a good game, but it wasn't for me. Quickly, like it was funny. I had like 1 or 2 games where I actually was doing good, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun." But then like the other games, it was like I'm like 1-4 or something, and I'm just like, this isn't so fun." So yeah, I'd have to play it a lot more, I think, to really enjoy it. But Rainbow Six Siege, there we go. Tried it, and I'm done with it. Meatball got the platinum though. We helped him get the platinum, so that's cool. Shout out to him for getting that. We didn't really do much. We just played the game, but he got it. So,
the only thing Rainbow Six Siege is one of those where when it came out, it looked so cool. I wanted to play it, but it was one of those where I'd have to have a crew to play, and no one I gamed with was playing it. So by the time I met everyone on Discord and everything who would want to play, it had been so long into it that I'm like, I'm not hopping in now because I know the people who play are the hardcore, and I'm not going to get my ass kicked all the time. So
you could show me a screenshot of the game, and I couldn't tell you what it is.
Yeah, my boy DLB, he's really good at shooters. He's much better than me. He was going in, like he was having big games, like 9-10 kills, which is a lot because it's only a 3-round game. Like, well, you win if you get to 3. So like he was like getting a lot of kills, and I'm sure he probably enjoyed it more than me because I was averaging like 2-3 kills maybe a game. I had like 1 or 2 good ones, but anyways, Rainbow Six Siege. And then let me get into the last game that I'm playing, which is Unicorn Overlord from Vanillaware and Atlas.
Hell yeah.
I beat this game last night, and I have to say I am a little bit. I'm sorry, Don, because you said hell yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed with this game. I thought this game was kind of mid. I played this game for 60 hours. So I put 60 hours into this game, which is a lot. And I just honestly, I don't feel like this game justified and earned its 60-hour playtime. Like I was ready for it to end. I think this game has it's a decent story. But the story is a letdown from their prior game, which was 13 Sentinels. That story was insane. It was incredible.
I'll agree with that.
And obviously, it's hard to top that story, obviously. So I'm not expecting them to top that story. But it was just kind of cookie cutter generic, like, oh, it's kingdoms battling with some magic, that type of story. To do the call-in voice, but like, so the story was decent. The characters were decent. The combat was cool. It was a cool little concept. Like, it's like an auto battler. Like, you set up your team, you set up your abilities, and they fight. But the problem is, it was just a little bit too big and a little bit too bloated for me. Like I said, 60 hours of doing basically the same auto battler combat. I feel like this game could have been toned down. Maybe instead of 5 huge islands, maybe it was just 3. Maybe if it was like 35 to 40 hours, I would have enjoyed it more. That's just me personally. It's not a bad game. I'm being really negative. It's not a bad game. Like I said, I think it was like a 7 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 70 on Midnight Critic. That's a good game. Like, that's not trash. But I felt like this game didn't necessarily justify its 60-hour runtime for me personally.
Coming from the guy who plays 100 hours of Assassin's Creed every year.
Look, I agree with you on all of your points for sure, but I just love the combat so much that because I'm a huge Fire Emblem guy, and I feel like this is the most evolved form of Fire Emblem without it actually being Fire Emblem that I've seen. And I didn't really care for the story, but I'm also not someone who like puts story really high in my critique of a game. I'm always a gameplay first kind of guy, and the story is just and add like it's a garnish to the gameplay. So if the story is bad, I'm not gonna like it's gonna be like, oh, I'll take off 1 point max. Unless I'm playing like something Telltale style, then obviously the story means more. But yeah, I love that gameplay. I love the characters, even though I feel like the writing for these characters was not on the level of a Fire Emblem or like the best Fire Emblem games. But yeah, I actually agree with you on that. I'll let the 7 out of 10 slide, and it was bloated as hell. I also do agree with that. After the third one, I was like, oh, we're still going. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I feel you.
I mean, every game like tries to be like your only game these days, and I'm like, I think some games need to be a bit more respectful of your time. Like if this was a 35-hour game, I think I would have probably gave it an 85, maybe a 90. But just after like 60 hours, I was just like, come on, man. Like I get it. Like we're auto battling. Like we get it. Who was your favorite character? Or who did you wipe up? Do you remember? Because you have to wipe up someone in this game. It's like a key aspect. So you pick
I
one girl.
chose. What was her name? I chose the swole Coliseum chick.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Her name's like Amelia or something. It starts with an A.
I chose
Okay,
the Dami Mommy.
Approves.
the giant chick. Okay, I respect it. I went with Virginia, which was the
Virginia was close
princess.
also.
So
My
a little bit of incest there, a little bit. But I figured, it's royalty, so it comes with the territory there because you got to keep the bloodline strong for the unicorn, But all jokes aside, though, I thought that she was just like the best character. She was really cool and well written and awesome and badass. So I chose her. But yeah, she was great. But yeah, it was a good game though. Like I said, I really did like I think the story was pretty good. I just think it was just a little bit too big, a little too bloated. Like it overstayed its welcome a bit and kind of brought the score down a bit.
Wait, but
yeah.
Did you say you're Assassin's Creed guy though?
Oh, I love Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Are you a Creed guy?
Oh yeah, I love Assassin's Creed, but I also feel like those are like some of the most bloated games. Also,
oh yeah, oh absolutely, the new ones for sure. Yeah, like Valhalla and Shadows were bloated as hell. Odyssey, my favorite Assassin's Creeds. My top three are 2 is number 1, and then Odyssey, which I loved. Love Cassandra. Love the Greek setting. It was amazing. And then number 3 would probably be Black Flag.
Okay, for me, it's Odyssey number 1. Yes. And then 2. And I can't really say that I've enjoyed another Assassin's Creed to the same extent as those 2.
Okay.
Including, I never played Black Flag, actually. I kind of skipped over because after 3, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
Black Flag was the first one where it didn't take itself super seriously.
Yeah, I didn't play until Odyssey. So I skipped 4. I skipped Unity, skipped Syndicate. And then I was like, oh, we're making an RPG? Yeah, I'm back in. Oh, I guess Origins was when that happened. So yeah, I played Origins
too. Yeah, it's funny. You and I, we took a similar route. I also got kind of burnt out on like the yearly cycle of Assassin's Creed, and I skipped Unity, I skipped Syndicate, I skipped Origins too, and then Odyssey is what drew me back. Like that Greek setting. I've talked like the turquoise water, the islands. It's beautiful. You got statues of Poseidon. Cassandra was an awesome character. You're Sparta kicking people off cliffs. You got fire swords. It was awesome, dude. Yeah, I love that game.
I love that Cassandra was the only character. Like that was the greatest main protagonist and the only one that you could choose.
Yeah, no one cares about Alexios. Yeah, he was lame. But anyway, so yeah, that was Unicorn Overlord. And that's what I've been playing, those 2 games. I'm about to start a new game, but I haven't yet. Who do we want to go to next? Let's go to Sean. Sean, what have you been playing, sir?
All right, so I finished Mario plus Rabbids Battle Kingdom. I had owned this game since it came out, but I had never played it. Oh my god, this game was such a blast! I freaking loved it. I thought the humor in this game was like beyond what I expected. Like I came in, I never played a Rayman game, so all I heard about the Rabbids, they're so annoying, but they were actually really funny in this. Like they were hilarious. Like they're like so many of the cutscenes, like the Rabbids just offer comedic like relief. Like the Peach Rabbid will be taking like a selfie with the
best one.
Yeah, with like the enemies. Or like there's a time when Bowser Jr., he's in the game, something happens to him and it's like he does something that would benefit the party, but then the Luigi Rabbid goes up to him and is like patting him on the back, like, oh, it's okay, bud, don't worry, you're okay. It's like really funny. The combat's freaking awesome. I like love the combat. It's like I said, it's like XCOM meets Mario. Mario with guns, like so many different power ups, sidearms. I really dug it. I'm almost I 100% at every single like main mission, like the main chapter. Like I got the perfect run on all of them. Like they give you a certain amount of like turns to beat it in, and you have to do it without dying, and then do it in those amount of turns, and it's a perfect. So I've done all those. But then there's extra challenge runs that I'm doing, and I'm almost done with those. I've gotten all the artwork, all the CDs. I'm doing all that. It's really cool. I freaking love it. My go-to party though is Mario, regular Mario, because he's like the
Because you have to.
you have to use him. I was kind of angry. I kind of wanted to take him out, but then I'm
Yeah,
like,
me too.
he's actually really good though. Like, he's like the best. Mario, Luigi, and then I use the Luigi Rabid because I
Okay.
really like him.
That's the one with the. Was he the one with the shotgun with the drain effect?
No.
Okay,
But,
who had the shotgun? Was that Mario Rabbit?
That's Mario Rabid, yeah.
Okay, that's who I used to use.
Luigi Rabid has like his attacks aren't that powerful, but he has like the rocket launcher as his sidearm.
Mm.
It can catch people on fire. There's like an ice one. It's super cool. The level designs are awesome. There's a lot of interaction with like the environment when you're playing like the tactics game. Like you can shoot certain blocks and it will like make people like freeze or catch them on fire, which is really cool. And then in between the levels when you're walking, it's kind of like a like a like a light platformer where you can't jump as Mario. It's really weird. You can't jump, but there's like puzzles you have to solve and everything. I really like it. I highly suggest it. I am going to be playing the DLC because I did buy the DLC.
Okay, I was about to ask.
Yep, the Donkey Kong DLC, and then I'm gonna play the sequel after that. So I'm pretty
You're
excited.
gonna love the sequel.
Oh, I cannot wait.
So have you played XCOM at all?
Yeah, I played XCOM Enemy
Okay.
Unknown. Yeah.
Okay. So you were already familiar with the combat.
Yeah. But the game's
Okay.
like I meant to get to it when it first came out, and I bought it, and then I'm like, I'm gonna play something else first, and then I never went back to it. But it's super cool. I really like, even though like it's not like you can tell it's not like a Nintendo first party game, like, but it still has like that Nintendo charm to it.
I feel like Ubisoft X Nintendo, they have hit it out the park every single time because I always talk about Starlink, the Star Fox DLC.
Oh my god.
And it was amazing.
Better
Honestly,
than the
just
actual
made
game.
a game. Yeah, it made it a game that was basically like not even close to being on my radar. But the Star Fox part of it just made it so much better.
Oh, yeah.
I need a Star Fox from Ubisoft, like a full-on Star Fox from Ubisoft. I would love that.
I just want Star Fox Adventure 2.
No, we
That's
don't
all
want
I
that.
want. I do.
No.
Or Star Fox
No.
Assault 2. Assault
Okay,
was
I'll
awesome.
take Assault for sure.
Assault was freaking awesome.
We don't need another Zelda though.
Oh,
We have Zelda
poor
at
man
home.
Zelda. Poor man Zelda. Yeah. All right, and then I also am playing a little game that came out actually a couple days ago. It's called Discounty. It is an indie JRPG. It's a Stardew Valley-like game where you are managing a supermarket in a small town, and you have to basically do everything. You get up, you have to make sure you have everything set up by 9 a.m. There's an in-game clock that like you have like days that like you can sleep and stuff. Everything has to be set up by 9 a.m. And then once 9 a.m. hits, you get all the shoppers coming in to buy their groceries. And it's really fun. It's really chaotic. You can talk to your customers too, and you can like learn a little bit more about them. There's like some, like RPG aspects where you can upgrade things, but there's also, it's really intriguing story where you learn a lot about about your customers. You learn a lot about yourself as well. It's also, you're in the market to make money, so you might come across someone who's like begging for food. They're like, I need food, but
Get a job.
I don't have enough money for it. But so it's like you're kind of balancing, like, do I let this person pay for something with a little bit less money, and I'll pay for the rest, but then I lose money on my end, or do I say sorry, but then your morale and then people start, you just pay for it for them. It's really cool. And then when you close your store, you have to make sure you clean everything up, because if you don't clean everything up and you come in the next day, it's still a mess. And you're like, oh crap. You also have to order stuff the night before, because if you don't order stuff, you won't have enough in stock the next day, and then people get pretty mad at you. Like, why don't I have my Frosted Flakes? Where are they? It's really cool. I'm really loving it. I'm not I don't know how far in I am. The second this game was announced, I was so sold on it. I backed them on Patreon. I love it. It's like I said, it's like Stardew. It's so good. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, I will have more to talk about when I finish it by next episode. I probably will finish this game in the next couple days. But it's super fun.
That sounds
Nice.
right up my alley.
It's so good. You can set the prices of your stuff too. So like they'll tell you like what the competitor stores are selling them for, and you can like undercut them. And if you get really popular, you can say, well, I have a pretty big chain, so I'm gonna up those prices a little bit. But yeah, it's super fun.
Nice. That sounds cool.
It's awesome.
What platform is that on? I missed the start.
It's on everything, but I'm playing it on Switch.
Okay, nice. By the way, here I got my Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Here I got.
Yeah.
Nice.
I did not play the first one.
Yeah.
Do I need to? Is a story
No.
continuation?
No,
Okay.
it's Mario.
Yeah, this is on sale for like $15 or something at Game Exchange. So I was like, I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, but yeah, discounty, great game.
All right, and that's all you're playing, Sean?
Yeah, I beat Pokemon Stadium 2. Like, but by beat I mean I like did the round 1 of the Gym Leader Castle, then I did round 2 of the Gym Leader Castle, then I did all the cups, round 1 and round 2. Standard Pokemon. I had fun stuff.
All right. Last but not least, Hodge, what have you been playing, my friend?
I think least.
No, not least.
First up, really quickly, I played the second weekend of the Battlefield 6 beta. It was a blast. And this is kind of where I was saying I'm not huge on movement, so when everyone was getting mad that I guess they nerfed some of the movement, everyone was pissed off, and it's like, well, if you want to play a Zoomer game, go play fucking Titanfall or Fortnite or whatever. But like, I love just the point and shoot. I'm not huge on vehicles, so every time I saw a tank, I'd get kind of pissed off because it's like, well, I'm gonna die now because there's a tank and I can't take it out. So, but I love this game. I'm so excited. I had a full crew basically the entire time I was playing it. Everyone was loving it, so I cannot wait for this to launch in October. It's sad that I have to wait till October for it because I was having a hell of a time playing it, but I am very, very excited for this game to launch. I was iffy on if I was going to be a day one because I was like, I don't play multiplayer games alone. I only play when other people are online. So I was like, I need to see if people, and in our Discord and my friend group who I play games with outside of Discord, they're all like, yes, we're buying this day one. So I was like, all right, well, I'm sold then. October, I will be playing Battlefield 6. So I am very excited for this. Midnight, did you play the second weekend or did you only play the first?
I did also play the second weekend, played it quite a bit, of course, with my boy DOB, my shooter crew. And yeah, we played quite a bit. And it's fun. I had a good time. We mostly play the smaller scale stuff. We're not like Conquest guys. We were playing like the close quarters, like the King of the Hill, which is basically like Hardpoint from Call of Duty. Domination, and then they had the squad deathmatch mode, which they had, which was really fun. It's basically like four player squads in a free for all setting. So it's like you're 4 versus the other teams of 4, and then it's basically you're just getting kills, and whichever team of 4 has the most kills, like gets to 50 kills first, wins. And it's pretty cool because you spawn on each other, you revive each other, of course, that way the other team doesn't get kills. So you have like these little small squad on squad skirmishes, and there's team play, and that was pretty fun. And then when we wanted a taste of something bigger, we would play we would play Rush. Rush is the mode that we enjoy. We don't like Conquest that much, but Rush is fun. Of course, you take over the first set of flags, then you take over the second set of flags. There's a little bit of vehicles. There's like one tank maybe, but it's not like all out craziness like Conquest. The thing about Conquest that I don't completely enjoy is the amount of vehicles and the amount of snipers. Like, you look at the mountain and you see like 12 glints and you're just like, oh, yeah.
The nice thing about
that map was pretty bad.
Yeah, the nice thing about the second weekend was that they let you customize your search. And we removed that map because I was so fucking tired of looking out in the distance and seeing 6 sniper glints. I'm like,
it's terrifying.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to play this because I'm tired of just getting sniped while trying to do everything. I mean, granted, it's not like everyone's that good at sniping. It actually takes skill to snipe in that game. But that was so annoying. I loved the big scale. We kept all of them. I had all the game modes in the rotation, but I never played the squad deathmatch, so I didn't know that was a 4v4 or like 4-4-4 game mode. So that's awesome. I'll have to single that one out and play it a couple times but yeah, we played King of the Hill a bunch, Conquest, Rush, what's the other big game mode? I can't remember what it's called, but I loved this game. It was so much fun to play.
It was good. I am a little disappointed that they nerfed the movement because I did enjoy them. I thought the movement felt really good. I didn't think it was too fast. It wasn't cracked out like Call of Duty. You weren't doing like crazy exo sliding. It just felt like fluid. I felt like I could run fairly fast. My gun moved well. So we'll see how much they nerf it. I hope they don't nerf it too much because I was enjoying the movement. But we'll see.
I don't want to be like walking through mud, but the second Call of Duty added slide was basically the beginning of the end for it for me. I can fucking hate that shit.
I can't stand
every shooter should have a slide. I'm gonna say that right now.
I hate that.
Every shooter should have a slide.
I'm in the camp of I liked Halo before it had sprint, so like I don't like movement. I can't stand it.
I can't stand the current Call of Duty movement. I really can't stand because it's way too fast and cracked out. But like I thought Battlefield 6 had it perfect, so I'm a little disappointed.
I thought it was fine. I don't know how it's going to be nerfed from there, but I liked how it was fine for me. Because also, I mean, the slide wasn't like offensive because in Call of Duty you could slide like 25 feet and it's like, why is this happening? But in Call of Duty in Battlefield it was basically like get down was what the slide was. It was very realistic. So I won't poo it too much, but I don't like an excessive amount of movement. So, and I hate vehicles, which is why I do like the smaller game modes for that. Cause I can't stand vehicles cause there's always just that nerd who gets in a tank and just sits there the whole game. It's like, oh, you're fucking really skilled being in a tank. So, yeah.
And then somehow I finally get in a tank and it gets blown up instantly. I'm like, well, what the hell, dude? How come nobody's blowing up his tank?
Exactly.
You know?
It's because I play support. I don't have a rocket launcher.
Apparently, yeah. What else you been up to, Hodge?
Yeah, so really quickly, I'll get into it because I dropped it, is Liza P. I've come into the realization I'm not a Souls-like player. I was very excited to play this game because I love the setting. Like, that's not what I was dropping it for. I love the setting, the story, and all that. It's so cool. The vibe of that game is just amazing. But and I was playing on journalism mode, so it's not like I wasn't like dying over and over, so that's not why. It's just I was playing it and I'm like, this just feels so clunky. I don't like doing this stupid roll around shit to avoid everything. It's just not for me. I prefer old school like hack and slash, like the old God of War and stuff like that. Like that's just kind of more of my speed. So more power to the people who love Souls likes. Unfortunately, I was super pumped for this game, so it's kind of a letdown that it didn't land for me. But yeah, I'm just not a Souls-like person, so I played it for about 5 hours or something like that, and I dropped it. I'm like, I'm just gonna walk away from it.
But Liza P was the one of the Souls-likes that I actually enjoyed. Yeah. Even though I'm not a Souls-like guy at all.
Yeah, it just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't land for me. It felt just clunky. Like I'd hit someone and it just wouldn't do anything, and then they'd hit me while I'm swinging, and I'm just like, canceling each other's actions. I'm like, it's just not for me. I don't know. I don't know. It's not my gameplay. So it made it a little unfortunate because I wanted to try Elden Ring one day, and knowing that it's way harder, I'm like, I'm just never gonna get to that game now. There's zero chance I ever play Elden Ring or Demon Souls or any of those games. So
Elden Ring was the only Souls like I actually liked. I loved Elden Ring. It was cool because the game was hard, but because it's open world, there was so much stuff you could do. If you get your ass kicked at one boss, you just go somewhere else, and you get to level up, and then you get stronger, and you get better weapons. Then you go back and wax that one boss. So it was kind of cool. I'm not a Souls guy either. I tried that Wu Chang, which Sean beat. Good job, Sean. I got cleaned up multiple times, and I was like, I'm done. I quit. I was like, I'm not playing this. Yeah. I'm not as good as Sean. Sean beat the game.
For me, it's not even like the difficulty that I don't like. It's just how slow and boring I find the combat compared to something like Ninja Gaiden, which I feel like Ninja Gaiden 2 is way harder than any Souls like I've played. And it's just more fun because of how fast paced. I guess I'm like, when it comes to, I just like fast paced. I like the super fast nature of anything. So if it's a shooter, I love movement based, super fast. I love action games that are also super fast. So I guess I'm a Sonic fan. I just didn't know it.
Sonic.
I was a Sonic fan all along. I just never realized it.
We're all
Gotta go
Sonic
fast.
fans on the inside. So I dropped it, but I picked up instead after that was The Midnight Walk, which for those who don't know, it's like this claymation little walk-in sim puzzler kind of game. You can play it VR or not. I did play it in VR because I have the PSVR 2, and I loved this game. It was like it's right up my alley. Of everyone knows I do love walking sims. I love a good story. I don't mind puzzles. It's not like these puzzles were hard. It's not you're sitting there, trying to figure it out for 20 minutes. It's literally just go grab this, put this here kind of thing. But it has the vibe of like a Tim Burton Coraline type claymation look to it. And being in that world in VR, first, actually, I was very surprised. It doesn't have the teleportation movement that a lot of games have. You have to walk. And I didn't get motion sickness at all the entire game. I even put it on like the lowest. So when you walk, it puts a vignette around you to like kind of tunnel vision you a little bit so you don't get as dizzy. I put it on the weakest one where it had the least amount at the corners, and I felt nothing. Like I played it perfectly fine. You can even sprint, and I was feeling fine. So for anyone who's worried about motion sickness, just I get it horribly. Like I couldn't even play Astro Rescue or whatever because the camera pans as you move the Astrobot, and that got me sick on the old VR. So I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to play this, but I played it perfectly fine. It was amazing. I played it. So after I beat it, I played it in 2D, just like on the TV, just to clean up the last few trophies because it's one of those games where it's very short, but there's collectibles as you go through it, and I missed like 2 of them, so I had to go back, and you can just replay the chapter. You don't have to replay the whole game, thankfully. So I went and just picked those up, and I did that in 2D, and it's still would have still liked it a lot in 2D, but being in the world in 3D is so cool looking that it's just a step down to play it in 2D. I'm sure if you hadn't experienced in VR and only experienced it on the TV, it would still look good, but it was a step down after being in VR for me. But yeah, I cannot recommend this game enough. I know our boy Meatball, as we talked about earlier, he played it and loved it as well. So, yeah, it was 5 hours to beat the game. I think it was like 6 to complete it and get the actual platinum and everything. So it's a very short game, but it was a nice palate cleanser after playing a. I beat. Oh, I didn't put it on here, but I beat Death Stranding 2 also. I don't need to talk about it. It's Death Stranding 2.
Hodge, I want to say one thing. I'm glad that you actually liked it because I remember when it was originally revealed that during a a PlayStation state of play, you were pretty you were kind of low on it.
On Midnight Walk?
Yeah,
I don't remember that, but I thought
it was last year. Yeah.
I always thought the art style looked amazing, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe the gameplay wasn't selling me on it, but once you're in it in VR, it's amazing. I absolutely love this game. But yeah, so yeah, I actually really quickly before I do move on to my last one, I will say Death Stranding 2, I beat it. I enjoyed the first one a little more. The story in this one was fantastic. The it was very emotional and everything. There's some weird moments in it though, very Kojima-esque that I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? And I wasn't really huge on it. But I didn't at one point I just started mainlining the main story because I was on like chapter 9 and I know there's 17 chapters and I was already 45 hours into the game and I'm like, I need to move this a little quicker because I was building every road, building every railing and everything, and I'm just like, I need to not do this. So I just started mainlining it, beat it about 10 hours after that, and it's very good. But I think the second one, I think the reason why I like this first one more is because the first one was new and just felt original, and so I fell in love with it. Whereas the second one, it was more of the same, so it just kind of didn't hit me as hard. But it was still a fantastic game. Obviously, if you like the first one, you'll like the second one because it, like I said, more of the same. But that's all I have to say about that. So before I get to my last one, you guys say anything about Midnight Walk or Death Stranding?
Nope, haven't played it.
All right. So lastly, I'm gonna have some more time off upcoming, so I figured now's the perfect time to get back into a game I was unable to finish when it came out because I started school again, and that is Hogwarts Legacy. I'm starting it over on PlayStation. I played it for probably 20 hours on Xbox before I dropped it because of just lost my time. So I'm just restarting it from scratch on the PS5 Pro because I wanted to see how well it looked, how well it played in. holy shit, it is gorgeous on the Pro. It is a beautiful game. It plays at a smooth 60 or more. I can't tell after 60, so who knows. But it's played beautifully. There's, the reflections, everything, the graphics. You can choose from, the typical fidelity, performance, whatever. There's the third one, and then there's the high frame rate performance or fidelity one. So it's like the PS5 Pro version, and that one plays just beautifully. This game is so fun. Walking around Hogwarts, it's probably my favorite open world I've ever played. Just being able to explore that castle, it's so cool. Outside of the castle, it's an open world, but that inside the castle, it's amazing. I cannot say enough good things. I love this game. I'm excited that I'm back into it. I'm loving every moment of it, and I'm excited to actually beat it this time around. So yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is the last game I'm playing.
Aloha Mora.
Hello,
Revelio.
Ravioli.
Game was decent. It was decent.
Harry.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corey from the Discord
been-
who stands this game hard. Go ahead, Don.
No, I was just gonna say I've been also playing Hogwarts Legacy on and off. It's not completely grabbing me, but I've been playing on the Nintendo Switch 2, version, and it's been pretty good. Obviously, it's not 60 or 120 frames or anything like that, but it gets the job done, and it looks pretty decent.
You're telling me that the Nintendo Switch 2 isn't as powerful as the PlayStation 5 Pro?
I don't know what it is. I thought that a $450 handheld would be at least like 90% of a PS5 Pro at $700, but Nintendo gonna Nintendo.
Yeah. Shout out to the PS5 Pro, awesome piece of hardware, and shout out to Sony for milking an extra $50 from everybody. They raised the prices.
Yeah, the only reason I got the Pro, Don, you guys know this, but Don doesn't. I sold my Xbox Series S because I never use it. I have an X, and so the S I got for traveling, but I just never used it. So I sold it to GameStop, and it launched at $300. They bought it from me for $275. So I was like,
nice.
All right. So I just used that $275 to go towards a Pro, and I love the Pro. So I still have my normal PS5, but I still have to plug it in, and it's my 30th because I refuse to sell my 30th because why would I? So, but yeah, I need to plug that into another TV. But yeah, the Pro is on my main TV, and I adore that system. So, yeah.
All right, boys. Let us move on to the main event of the evening. We have this awesome game that Sean thought up for us, and he's going to host, and it's going to be awesome. So real quick, guys, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you leave a like, leave comments if you have write-ins, and we're going to go right into the main event. Sean Mason, take it away, sir.
All right, so we are going to go right to the game here. The game is pretty simple. There will be 10 rounds, so you three will be competing. We will be drafting. You will be drafting a game, aiming for a specific Metacritic score for the entire game. I am going to randomize a number between 75 and 100. So, for example, if that number comes up to 75, and you draft 5 games that are 100s and 5 games that are 50s, your average is a 75. You hit the ping. You hit the pin right away, and that means you would probably win unless someone else got a 75 as well. There are certain categories for each round. Now, we're not going to go in depth with these games, guys, because we're just going to be drafting them. Some of them you might not even have played. You might have just been like, I know that game was... I know I drafted a 90, and I know I need like a 65 now, so I'm going to draft a bad game. So there's a lot of variety here. You can take at it like, hey, I'm going to draft like... I'm going to shoot high for some and shoot low for some, or I'm going to try to get as close to the pin as possible on each of my games. Like I said, the average wins. There is no cheating, so please refrain from going on Metacritic. Here's the thing. Once a video game is drafted, you cannot draft that game again, obviously.
I would never cheat on you, Sean.
I would expect not to. There is one thing. Here is the one question. If the category, let's say the category is draft a game from the year 2010, and you draft a game that came out in the year 2011, that is what we call a flush, which means you get to redraft your game, but at the end there will be a penalty. If you have 10 flushes, so let's say you screwed up 10 times. You have 10 flushes. At the end of the game, let's say your average score is a 76, and we're aiming for a 75. You're going to add 10 points to your score, so you would go all the way up to an 86. If you are below the number we are targeting for, you will be subtracted the number of flushes you get. So if you have a 74, you would go down to a 64. So you do not want to flush a game. So make sure if the game is name a game that starts with the letter M, don't say a game that starts with the letter Q.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, so you have to know how to spell too? Damn.
No, no. All right. So, are we ready, boys?
We're ready. I'm ready
All
to
right.
win. I'm going to win this.
All right, and I will just tell us the order that we're going for each round. All right, round 1 is... Oh, I want to tell you the number first. I should probably do that. The number you are aiming for is 81. That is the target score, is 81. So your average, you want to average an 81 on Metacritic.
All right.
Okay? All right, so round 1
Right.
is going to be... You are going to draft a Legend of Zelda game.
Oh my god.
So any game that takes place in the Legend of Zelda universe. Take it. And we're gonna start with Hodge. Hodge, you're up. So our target is an 81. Obviously, you can go high, you can go low. What are you aiming for, Hodge? What do we got, bud?
Shit, I don't. Let's go with. Skyward Sword.
Okay, Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. Ooh, I'm sorry to tell you, that is a 93 on Metacritic. A 93 on Metacritic. Yes.
Jesus. I didn't know it was that.
Skyward Sword is a 93 on Metacritic. So, Hodge, your current score is a 93. That is unfortunate.
God.
That is a notorious. IGN gave that a 10, and I was like, whoa.
I was to say, I thought that one was like disliked.
Yeah,
it's disliked, but that's what
it's disliked. But it
you
still is a 93 on Metacritic. So, Hodge, I'm sorry, you currently have a 93. So you're kind of off from the pin there. Well,
Yeah, just a little. Fuck.
All right, Don, you are up. Legend of Zelda.
You're muted, sir.
You're muted.
Boom, boom, boom.
Sorry, I've been muted. There was a lot going on in my background. All right. Yeah, you already know I know this. Also, Skyward Sword is the best traditional Zelda. That's why it was a 93. But I already got this one. Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom.
You're not cheating, are you? I see you looking off to the side. Don't be cheating.
Echoes of Wisdom is an 85 on Metacritic. An 85. That is an 85 on Metacritic. So, not quite, but that it's going to be tough with a Legend of Zelda game. So, 85 on Metacritic.
All right, Don.
That
Close Metacritic. All right.
that might be like this Legend of Zelda might be the one where we're going pretty high here. So Midnight, you are up. What are we picking for Legend of Zelda here? Do you even know? I don't think you know.
I don't have a freaking clue. I'm gonna say the Minish Cap or whatever.
Oh, Minish Cap, one of my favorite games.
I hope that didn't go that well.
An 89 on Metacritic.
Yeah,
an 89.
I'm in the 80s. I'll take it at least.
89 on Metacritic. So at the end of one, we have Hodge. You are at a 93. Dawn, you have an 85. Midnight, you have an 89.
All right.
I think, aiming for the 80s there would have been good for that category.
Yeah, well, I was trying to. Everyone I knew had to have been in the 90s. All the ones I know that have played.
I tried to pick one that was kind of midish.
Yeah, I was also thinking like Spirit Tracks or
Hyrule Warriors.
See, I was gonna say Hyrule Warriors, but I couldn't remember if it was out because I know there's like a new one coming out, and I didn't know if that was the first one or if there was one out already.
Yeah, there's two more.
All right, are we ready for round 2?
We are.
All right, round 2 is you are going to take a game that was released on the Xbox 360.
Okay.
Does not have to be an exclusive. Any game that was released on the Xbox 360. And we are going to start with Midnight. You are up. Any game that was released on the Xbox 360. Any
Xbox
game.
360 and got an 81.
Well, you're currently at an 89, so you just try your best.
Fuck.
It kind of sucks to go first.
It does. Yeah, I don't have time to think.
You got a minute on the clock, bud.
Okay, let me think.
Skyrim.
Fuck. No, hell no. Skyrim was a masterpiece. Now, see, you're screwing up my timer here. Let me think. Okay, I'll just say Gears of War Judgment. People didn't like that game, I don't
Gears
think.
of War Judgment.
85 or something.
Ooh, this is a good pick. Good pick. It is a 79. That's a
Ooh.
great
Yes!
pick.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's a
I knew
great
people. I
pick.
knew people weren't vibing with that one.
That is a really good pick. That's what you. That's pretty much what you were
Yeah.
aiming for.
That's what you needed. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
That is a
Nice.
great pick. Underrated game too.
Give
Underrated
myself
game.
the Obama medal on that one.
Next up, Hodge. You are up second.
All right, I'm gonna go. I don't remember how this scored. I was because obviously I need a bad or a lesser good game, and so I'm gonna go with Dark Sector.
Ooh,
Dark
know
that's,
what that
Sector.
is.
that's such a 75 energy.
That's I remember.
Dark
I can't remember-
Sector, Hodge.
What is it?
It's good. It's a 72. You got it.
Yes!
72.
Woo!
72. Nice.
I was gonna say I knew that game wasn't very good.
Wasn't that game
Yeah.
brought
I
up
love
like
that
last
game.
episode?
I brought it up a few. I think it was like
Yeah, I
our
remember
biggest
because I looked it up and I was like, I'd never heard of it.
something. Yeah,
I
can't
love
remember
that
what it
game.
was, but
72 and has a 6.8 from the users. So
yeah.
we're going with the regular. And finally, Don, you are up with your Xbox 360 game.
You need a 77.
All right. I think I got one.
Don't tell him because then you're like,
Yeah.
you're trying to win the game here. There's a prize. The winner gets a prize. I really do have a prize for you guys.
No, I'm not telling him the game. I'm just telling him what score he'll need. Although there's
Alright.
still 8 more rounds. So
Yeah.
Crackdown 2.
Crackdown 2.
Ooh.
I've never played a Crackdown game.
Neither of
I
us.
Play
didn't-
the
I'm
1st
not-
one.
I'm not
It
big
is
on 'em.
amazing.
Crackdown 2 is a 70 on Metacritic. A 70.
70.
Oh.
Okay, a little less than I thought.
I didn't.
Very
I
low.
A
thought
lot
that
less
one was
than I
well
thought.
reviewed. I guess.
No, the first one was really the only good one, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
3 had the power of the cloud.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The power of the cloud. The power of the
Yeah.
cloud. All right. Are we ready for round 3?
No.
All right.
All right,
Well-
we're ready.
A game where you can wield a sword.
Oh wow, that narrows it down.
Yep. A game where you can wield a sword. Remember, don't draft one of those Zelda games that were already picked. And we are starting with Dawn this time. Dawn, you are
Okay.
up first.
All right, so I need to pick it back up. So, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Monster Hunter Wilds. Now you can wield a sword in this game. I know that. Monster Hunter Wilds. What is the Metacritic? What are we guessing? What are we aiming for here?
It's like 89-90. I know that.
It is
'Cause
an
it's on my
88.
Metacritic.
It is
Oh,
an
okay.
88.
That
You
works.
got the 88 for. So that's not bad. You aiming a little high there. Good, good.
Mhm.
All right. Next up, Midnight. You are up.
I don't even know if this is on Metacritic. It's so mid, but I'm gonna go the Dark Eye Demonicon.
The Dark Eye Demonic.
Demonicon.
I don't even know that one.
Oh, it is. Ooh.
Demonicon.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, ooh. It is a 61 on Metacritic. It's 61.
Jesus.
Yeah, it tanked my score real good. All right.
Well, that
that
means
might have
they-
been too
Now,
tanked.
now you can just go for the masterpieces.
I was
and
gonna say
everyone
that's
knows
not. That's actually not
highest
bad.
rated.
That's
Yeah,
actually
let's
pretty
go.
decent for.
The-
like-
the
I actually
easiest ones to
played this
remember.
game. I played this game recently because I saw a video about how it was like a hilarious, like we have Dragon Age at home, and it was super mid. It was pretty
Yeah,
bad.
so it's a 61 right now. So, if you want to do the math yourself, you can. But, and Hodge, you are up. A game where you can wield a sword.
I'm gonna go with God of War Ascension.
God of War Ascension.
There's swords and God of War.
Yes.
Okay, God of War. I was thinking Gears. I'm like, there's swords and
Yeah.
Gears.
Probably actually are swords and Gears of War.
Probably.
Hang on 1 second. I gotta get this one up.
Those two games with their similar names. Damn
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, because I
1
remember this was
second.
like the one that wasn't as beloved. Because this one had like the shoe horned in multiplayer and stuff. I never actually played this one. I just remember it was not very well regarded, but I feel like it wasn't that low. I feel like it had to have had a decent score.
God of War Ascension is an 80 Not bad.
There we go. That's
very
what we're
good.
talking about, boys.
I miss shoehorned multiplayer. That used to be my jam.
I am in the camp of I liked the BioShock 2 multiplayer. I actually enjoyed
I
didn't
it.
liked
play
the
it.
Uncharted. I actually played the Uncharted 2
was fun,
multiplayer a
too.
little bit. Yeah, Uncharted was.
Obviously, the infamous one is the Last of Us factions. That was fun as hell.
Yes.
Do you want me to calculate the average so
I'm
far
at a
for
70.
everyone?
I'm at a 76 right now. I
We
just
can
did my
do.
own.
We can do. No, you let people do it themselves.
Okay,
so they know
because
who's
I was
better than
just
me.
making sure we
Well,
can
'cause
calculate it
We
right.
can do a score recap after round 5.
Well,
and
because
then
when
at the
I
end.
make the graphics, I'm going to keep the averages throughout the game. So,
That's fine. Yeah.
Awesome.
yeah.
All right. Are we ready for the next round?
We is.
A game released in the year
Oh shit.
2005. Ooh, you don't want to flush
Oh,
it.
Are you kidding me? Who
Yep.
remembers this shit, Sean?
Me, you know my memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a weird memory of just remembering
You
everything.
got to be a teacher. You got to have a good memory. You got to name all those names.
So
in a
what if
day.
you're 1 year off? You
Oh, then
lose
it's
how
a
many
flush.
points?
Then it's a flush, and you have
That's
to
plus 10
redraft.
points?
You
Oh, you
no,
have to
it's only it's mine. It depends how many flushes you have. All right, Hodge, you're up. Game released in 2005. This is fun, guys. This is what makes it fun.
2005. Let's see. That would have been. Was Call of
2005
Duty
is such
3 in 2005?
Call
What?
of Duty 3. I am sorry, Hodge. That's a 2006
2006,
game. I'm
yeah.
sorry. And that was an 82 on that. Would have been a great pick. So, Hodge, that's one flush for you. We're going to come back to you at the end of the round so you can draft again. But yeah, that's a flush for Hodge, unfortunately. Wah, wah, wah.
Loser.
Don, you're up.
Man, 2005 is such a because I know so many games in 2004 and I know so many games in 2006, but I do not know why I can't think of anything in 2005. But I will say, I'm just gonna piggyback off of Hodge and say Call of Duty 2. Let's go.
Call of Duty 2. Just the original Call of Duty 2.
I'll say Big Red One because I feel like that
Big
one was a
Red one?
little.
That's a much better pick. That's a 78. The other one was an 89.
Yeah, I'm glad I was.
Is it 2005?
It is 2005, yes.
Damn it.
Loser.
Thank you, Hodge.
79.
Appreciate the assist.
Yeah, I had to try and fucking pick something
78.
annually, and I'm like,
78.
God damn it, I can't. Because I know Call of Duty 4 is 07, so I was like, was it annual at the time, or did it have 2 years
I was also
between?
thinking of sports games, but I was like, man, they're so confusing because they're usually like a year off, and I couldn't think.
Oh, good thing
I
you
didn't
didn't
wanna
take
mess it
Madden
up.
06. That Madden 06 is really high on Metacritic, so which is 05, which is funny. But
Yeah.
Midnight, you're up. Hopefully you're not on Wikipedia looking at 2005
Fuck.
games.
I'm not a cheater. I'm not on anything. I'm in my brain. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Star Wars
That
Knights.
I'm thinking it's
of
that
the
2004 or 2005. I don't know. Fuck. Please be 5.
I think it's like.
Oh, I'm sorry. That
2006.
is 2004 Knights of the Old Republic
Oh, 4.
2.
Okay.
Loser.
04, and that was an 86 on Metacritic. So that's one flush for you. So you guys both have flushes. So Hodge, we're gonna go back to you.
All right, I'm gonna. You sparked my. I helped you. You helped me. I'm going to NHL 06.
NHL 06. That is definitely an 05 game. NHL, contrary to popular belief. Oh, Hodge, that's a great pick. That is a fantastic pick. It's a 79 on Metacritic.
Loser.
Wow, he
Hell
picked
yeah.
us.
I was gonna say, I know Madden were good back then. I couldn't remember if I don't think Chell was very good back then.
All right, I'm gonna highlight that so we know it's a flush. All right, Midnight, you are up. I know that's kind of cheating. He's taking the easy road.
I might have to piggyback off that. I will say Madden 06.
Madden 06. Now I have to this I have to clarify for you because this was released for 360 and for like the last gen consoles. Which one do you want?
Last gen.
Last gen?
Yeah.
Okay. Madden 06 for last gen. 1 second. 1 second.
Loser.
Madden 06 for last gen. Hang on. It's showing me the Xbox 360. Okay. Ooh, you are better off going with the next gen one. It is an 88 on Metacritic last gen.
That's fine.
That's
88.
not terrible. It's
My
not terrible.
61 brought my score down anyway.
Yeah, that's not bad. Madden 06, 88. The next gen one, the 360 one, was a 71.
Okay. Damn, big difference.
74. Well, I mean, that's like when it started. When they went next gen, that was at the downfall of Madden. They changed the engine and everything. All right, there we go. All right, so 2 flushes so far. Uh-oh. All right, that might be one of the harder categories.
Yeah.
There's so
All
many
right,
years
are we
where I
ready?
could have done well, but 05, no.
Yeah, I figured.
We're ready.
05, it's kind of the weird time.
Yeah.
All right. A game first released as a console exclusive to any platform. So it could be like a PS4 exclusive, console exclusive. It could be a PS3 console exclusive. It could be a 360 console. When it was first released, it was a console exclusive. Doesn't mean it has to be an exclusive now, but when it was first released,
This is
console
easy.
exclusive. All right, and we are starting with Midnight.
Avowed.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure that's an 81, I think.
It's literally like
I
an 80,
think it was an
81.
81, yeah. Avowed
And
is
that game is better than people give it credit for, by the way. People
an
hate on that
80.
game.
It's an 80.
Definitely
Right?
better.
It's
We take
exactly
those.
an 80. All right. Dawn, you are up.
Fire Emblem Warriors, 3 Hopes.
I have that in the back in the room.
3 hopes, you said?
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Warriors, 3 hopes. Now, this is going to be interesting. Fire Emblem Warriors, 3 hopes. This is... Ooh.
Oh, no?
Nope, wrong. I hit 3 houses. My bad. It was gonna be an 89. I'm like, that's way too
Okay.
high for a Fire Emblem Warriors game.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Metacritic is loading.
Loading.
It's being very slow right now.
Starfield Metacritic right there.
80. It's right on that. Right there. You go. It's an 80 as
Yeah.
well. There you go.
Me and Don
80.
with the 80s. All right.
And Hodge, you were up.
This is an easy one.
I'm going to go... I can't remember. I feel like this didn't perform super well, so I might be able to get a nice low one out of the way. Bug Snacks.
Bug Snacks. Ooh, that's a great one actually.
It's like a
It's
77.
a nice pick from me. I'm not sure what the score is yet.
I know
It's
it's
a
not
69.
high. I would be surprised if it's like high 70s.
It was like 78, 77, something like that.
Yeah.
75. 75.
Okay.
Bug Snacks. 75.
I love that game, unironically.
It's a great game. Did you ever play the DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
All right,
Imagine
so
you a
we-
pinata at home.
Even
care. I love
let's bring
it,
that back.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So right now we are through 5 rounds. Would be like an average for our scores so far.
I already averaged mine.
I
I'm
was-
at a 79.4 average right now.
I've also been averaging, and I'm at an 80.2.
Ooh.
79.8.
All right, so we're all around 81.
Man,
All
I'm
around
fucking
that.
losing. All right, we got to step it
Hey,
up.
but remember, you guys both have a flush too.
Yeah, so I'm technically at
Stupid flush.
78.8 right now.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Our next category is a Final Fantasy game. A Final Fantasy game.
Mm.
And we are starting with Dawn.
Damn it. All right.
So you obviously can pick out of the same franchise because
All right.
Yes.
All right. I need to just be a little above. I need to be like 82, 83. Okay. 82, 83 Final Fantasy. That would be I'm so I don't know about this one. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Ooh, hold on. Okay, wait. Okay, wait.
It's so suspenseful, especially with the
All right.
camera off. Like we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, is the camera? Is the camera still
Yeah.
off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your camera's off.
I thought I turned it back on. Is it on now?
Must
No.
be must be the camera itself.
Oh, it's not. I turned it off for a little bit, but now it's not turning back on, I guess. Because I can see myself on the right,
Oh,
and now it's off. And now it's on?
Nope.
it's not working.
Nope.
Okay.
Try you might have to refresh your screen. We could.
All right. I'll refresh
Anyway.
after. Okay. Final Fantasy 14 Online Dawn Trail.
Okay.
Yeah,
Final
wow, he's
Fantasy
doing DLCs.
14.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's an expansion, so. That'd be Dawn Trail. Dawn Trail is a 79 on Metacritic. A 79 on Metacritic.
Are y'all able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
It's a
you.
79 on Metacritic, Dawn Trail.
I thought it was a little higher, but still close enough.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. So Dawn Trail is a 79.
Now
All right,
I'm
next
not
up.
seeing my line on the.
It's okay. We can still hear
recording.
you, though.
Okay,
You're fine.
just making sure.
Yeah. We
I
can,
hope when you refresh, I hope it didn't lose the previous recording. I'm sure, right?
no.
I hope not. Okay. That would be really
Next
bad.
up, we have Hodge. You're up.
You went with 14. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna aim low again because I know then I can get a higher one later on. Dirge of Cerberus.
Final Fantasy. Okay, Dirge of Cerberus. Dirge of Cerberus. Hodge, you want to put that in the doc for me? While I look it
Yeah.
up. Dirge of Cerberus. Ooh, woohoo! Oh my god. This is the lowest game so far. It is a 57. A
Right.
57 on Metacritic.
Playing the long game here with this one.
57. Wow. That's awesome. Great pick.
Wow.
All right. Midnight, you were up. It's
I like
57
that
on
game when I was
Metacritic, but
younger.
it's 100 in my heart.
I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy 13.
Final Fantasy 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right, FF 13. What are we hoping for, Midnight?
I figured this probably scored around an 80. I don't know.
That's what I was going for that one. I was like, I feel like reviewers actually reviewed it higher than I'm
The
thinking.
game was kind of mid, so
The game's awesome.
The game is awesome.
part 2 is awesome.
All
They're
three
awesome.
are great. In their
It
own way.
is an 83. 83
Okay,
on
that's what.
Metacritic.
See, that's what I was
I'll
shooting
take that.
for. I
That's
should have
good.
went for the Final Fantasy 13.
Shout out to
Alright.
Lightning.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. We have 4 rounds left. And our next round is a game that starts with the letter A. A game that starts with the letter A.
God.
A game that starts with the letter A.
Nope. The first word has to start with A. So it can't be The Adventures. You understand that?
Oh,
It can't be
damn it.
The Adventure. Well, we are starting with Dawn.
Shit. Oh, okay.
He said shit.
Sorry, shit starts with an S.
Yep, sorry, that's a flush. There's probably a game
okay.
titled that somewhere.
And someone already took a vow. Okay. Okay.
You have 1 minute, sir.
All right.
I thought this was easy. One came to my mind instantly.
Alan Wake. The OG.
Alan Wake.
Not the remaster, the OG.
Just the OG
The
Alan
original
Wake.
one. The 360 original.
Low to mid 80s.
That is an 83. An
Let's
83.
go. That's
The
exactly what
original
I
Alan Wake.
needed.
Dude, I'm ashamed that I didn't even think of that.
I didn't either. Actually, I was stuck on a couple of games for this one, but then I thought of a couple. Hodge, you're up.
I'm gonna go with A Plague Tale Requiem.
Ooh,
Plague
nice.
Tale Requiem.
That's good. Except I think that was like an 87.
86.
I was gonna say that's definitely a higher 80. I was gonna
Little
go
higher,
with
yeah.
85,
86.
I think was lower,
It is
but I need a
an
higher.
82. It's an 82.
What?
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
What? A
Yep.
Requiem?
Great
Yep,
pick. I thought it
Requiem.
did better.
Yeah, I would have
Yep,
accepted.
That was way
Requiem.
higher.
82.
But all right, that's actually fine then.
All right. I am going to go with Obsidian's dark horse game that everybody forgot about, and that is Alpha Protocol. Shout out to the Black Rock.
Are you shooting for low scores or?
Yeah, kind of, maybe. It didn't do that bad, did it? Was
Oh,
it,
Yeah,
it's-
it was that bad.
was it like a
was.
61 or something?
It's 63.
Oh, okay, good. That's fine. I'll take that because then I can go big later on.
All right. Well, all right. Not bad. Hang on one second.
So maybe not shout out to the Black Rock on that one. With the 63.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
definitely
maybe
one
not.
of their the one of like 15 games that was actually pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why people forgot about it.
All right. Are we ready for the next category?
Yeah.
All right. A game, a launch game for the PlayStation 5.
Day
The
one.
game that came out. Yep, day one.
Oh
my
Okay.
God. Are you kidding me?
I got one.
No.
Oh yeah, I can go.
We're starting with Hodge.
Astro's Playroom.
Astro's Playroom.
Nice.
Oh, you shot low, so this is good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
What the fuck came out with it?
Astro's Playroom. That is an 83. 83. That is an 83. A nice pick. Not bad. Not bad. Midnight. You were going to you.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
All right. AC
That,
Valhalla.
that launched on
That
next
definitely
gen on
launched,
day and date.
definitely.
Yeah, because I remember playing it on Series X.
There's only one.
It was
other
that
game
was actually the first game I played on next gen was Valhalla.
Mine
it
was
was
Astro's
decent.
Playroom. Well, on PS5.
Mine was
Mine was also Valhalla. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Sean, don't say it. You might give an answer to someone
yeah,
who
I
hasn't
just
gone
said
yet.
that, yeah.
You wait.
Hang on. I got the PS4 version. so I gotta get the
Valhalla.
PS5. I know, I gotta get the PS5 version. Ooh, not bad. It is an 84.
We
It's an
take those, we take
84
those.
on Metacritic. Assassin's Creed
Pretty good.
Valhalla. All right. Hodge, you want to update that for me?
Yeah.
All right, Don, you're up. Launch PS5 game. Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna go a little high on this one, and
Oh, sorry,
it's
what was
gonna
that, an
be
83?
84.
84. Sorry.
and it's gonna be Spider-Man Miles Morales.
All right.
The best
Miles-
Spider-Man game, by the
I
way.
agree.
That's the
for sure.
only other
Of
game
the
I
three,
knew
it's
that
my
launched.
favorite.
Only the
That
really
is
the
in-
only one that I enjoy it.
It's an 85.
85?
85, yeah.
Good pick.
Oh, shit,
Why
wrong
you're
one.
writing it in my box?
Wrong
man.
one. My bad.
Yeah, that's my favorite Spider-Man. I love the runtime of it, like 8 to 10 hours. It's great. That
I like them
doesn't
all, but
overstay its welcome.
I
Good
really like
story.
all of them, but
I wish it was longer, but I also didn't like the side content of the first game, and
It was 85, right?
85,
Okay.
and I just didn't care enough about the second game to play it.
I still haven't played Spider-Man 2, but
I
I,
need a
love
higher
the first
score.
I
two.
like
Yeah.
Spider-Man too. I liked it.
Yeah, I just need to get around to it. It came
need a
out.
big
I
score.
had just beaten Spider-Man 1 remastered when 2 came out, so I'm like, I'm not going into a second open world right away. So I haven't played it yet. I'll get around to it.
Ooh, I'm right on the money if my calculations are correct.
Ooh,
Are we ready?
look at you.
I need a really big score.
A game released in the year 2014. Everyone's favorite year of gaming, 2014.
Are you
Yes,
fucking
actually,
kidding me?
I love 2014 is one of my favorite years, honestly. Actually, no, not 2014. Actually, 2014
Who's
is
up,
terrible.
Sean?
What?
Who's going first?
Don is going first on 2014.
All right, 2014. Oh my god. Wait. Oh man. All right. 2014. That is.
I only know 2.
Ooh, I'm actually not doing good on this one actually. Okay.
It's all right. You need to get a what's it called?
Slashy.
You need to get a
Flush.
demerit, a flush.
Flush.
Yeah, you owe us a flush, so pick something
No,
else.
I don't want to flush actually.
You got 15 seconds, or it goes down to a flush.
Okay, it's gonna be NBA 2K15 because I can't
NBA
Hey.
2K15.
Good guess.
2K15. That is an 83, so not bad
Let's
because you
go.
were yep,
Okay.
and 83.
All right, I'm up.
2K15. 83. Yep. Yeah, Midnight, you're up.
Dragon Age Inquisition,
Dragon Age.
game of the year that year.
What are you hoping for? What are you hoping for?
I need a big score. It was probably like an 88.
Yeah,
Probably.
87, 88.
I need a bigger score than that, but that's the best I can think of in this shit year.
It's an 85. It's an 85.
Fuck.
Ooh.
And that was game of the
85
year.
was game of the year in 2014.
What a
Let's think
mid-year.
about that.
Because that one won by default because there's nothing really else.
It was a really bad
Shovel Knight
year.
should have won.
Why you just gave a game to him?
I'm not doing
He-
Shovel
he
Knight.
can't use that
I already
now.
have a different game. I'm not going to cheat.
Listen.
Don't worry.
Just saying, Shovel Knight should
What
have won.
am I? Was so you should have
Inquisition
won.
was a good game.
All right.
I'll
I
wait,
know.
but-
I am going with Titanfall.
Ooh.
Oh, good pick.
That's
Good pick,
an
Hodge.
85,
I think it's an 88
86
or something.
Maybe 87, 88.
What are you hoping
I
for?
don't know.
I think it's high 80s, but I could be wrong.
It's an 86.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's not bad.
The big one would have been, if you wanted the big game, Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh.
That
Okay.
was
Smash
That
Bros.
was
for
really
Wii
game
U
of the
came
year.
out. Smash Bros. For Wii U came out that year as well.
No.
That would have been a big
that was-
one.
Yeah.
And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out that year.
Oh yeah, that would have definitely been a big one.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the Wii U era, so I would have not known any of that.
Skyward Sword
See,
remake
that's what
came
I
out.
was
Remaster
like,
came out that year.
Because I was thinking, I was like, why did I love 2014? I was like, oh yeah, the Wii U. Now, like as soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, the Wii U is why I love 2014 because that was their best year.
Hmm.
Bayonetta 2, that was a good one too.
All right. Are we ready for our final
Yes.
category?
I hope this is a good category because I need a
Oh,
big
it is.
score.
It is.
Wait, sorry, what was my score? I just forgot. 83.
83.
Yeah.
Okay.
83. The final category is a single player game with multiple playable characters.
Okay.
Single player game with multiple playable characters.
Hmm.
All right. We are starting with Hodge.
No.
I think this is what's going to help me the best. Last of Us Part 2.
The Last of Us Part 2. Wait, you can play as two people in that game? That is
I think it's at 90 something, ain't it?
93. 93.
Very good.
Not bad. That's good. 93. Nice. All right. Next up, we have Dawn.
Single player only. No.
Nope. Single player game that has multiple playable characters.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
if you
man.
didn't do Alan Wake, you could have done Alan Wake too.
All right. You single player game only. No multiplayer modes whatsoever.
Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
The Last of Us 2 had a multiplayer mode, didn't it?
No,
Maybe
it never came out. That was the Factions 2. All right. Single player only, multiple characters.
Ooh, I know a good one.
If you have a party of characters, does that count?
Can you control those characters?
Yes.
Then yes, it does.
All right. Y'all, I got it. Ooh, which one should I go with? What is the most 80s? All right. Tales of
Okay.
Berseria.
Berseria. Okay, Tales of Berseria.
That sounds like an 80 to me.
That's
the one that Sean tells me not to play because it sucks.
It's my least favorite Tales game. The
No,
79.
Zestiria. Zestiria is the worst one.
79. You happy with that, Don?
Yes, that is perfect, actually.
Okay. For me, I need the most massive score possible because I got these 60s. So I'm going to go with, and you tell me if this counts. I think it counts, but I'm going to say Baldur's Gate 3.
I'll count that.
Technically, there is some co-op potential, but it is a single-player game. If you'll allow that. If not, I have an alternate.
I will allow it.
All right. Can I specify the platform? Can I say Xbox on Xbox?
Yeah. No, you can't.
It scored higher on Xbox.
How do you know?
Yeah. Because I remember it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I remember seeing the scores. It's my number 2 game of all time.
You want the Xbox?
Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah.
All right. It's a 99.
Yeah.
What?
That's what I need.
99.
It's Baldur's Gate 3 scored a 90. I think it was a 96 elsewhere.
Yeah, it was a 96 elsewhere.
Yeah, I just remember that because it's my number 2 favorite game of all time, and I remember the scores were insane and deservedly so. That game is a masterpiece. Everyone should play it.
Now, I am going to calculate out the numbers because I want to make sure we are, all on board here. Okay, so Hodge, are you ready for your score?
Yeah.
Hodge, what do you think your score is?
Well, I already calculated it out. So
what is it?
I already calculated
it's
mine.
80, but 79 with the flush.
All right, hang on one second. Let me just make sure.
Oh my god, I just calculated my score. If it wasn't for this fucking flush, I would be like practically perfect, which is crazy.
Yes, Hodge, you are at a 79. Hodge, you are 79.
I'm so glad I didn't flush because, yeah.
Don, you are 70 plus 80.
I'm literally
plus 80 plus 79 plus 83 plus 85 plus 83 plus 79. You are at a 81.3. 81.3.
Wow. And I am at an 81.1. So I would have won this game if it wasn't for the flush.
89 plus 79 plus 61 plus 88 plus 80 plus 83 plus 63 plus 84 plus 85 plus 99. 81.1. We're going to add 1 point to your score. That would be an 82.1.
Oh, you're adding a point. Well, either way.
Because you were over the target goal. That's why.
I thought you were going to subtract a point.
Oh. If you were under, you subtract.
It was a point away from which way you were.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, Don, you are a winner at 81.3. You guys did a really good job, actually, like trying to nail, like going to the pin. You guys did a really good job.
Yeah, damn it. That Last of Us almost brought me right to it. I had 80 if not for that flush.
What did you get, Don? Oh, 81.3.
Yeah.
So you would have beat me regardless. I was beating myself up. I was like, well, I should have took the 96.
You would have won. You would have been 81.1. You would have won if not for the flush.
Oh, well, yeah. No,
I guess I messed up my calculations because I thought
the flush thing was a stupid rule. I don't like it.
I thought Don had exactly.
Congratulations,
I had exactly 81.
No, it came out to 813, but maybe I screwed it up.
Well, let's see. 85 plus 70.
Regardless, you're going to win.
Yeah.
83, 85, 83, 79 divided by. He got exactly 81. You mathed it wrong.
Maybe I added one by mistake.
Exactly 81 is crazy.
Yeah, damn, you won.
You sure you weren't on Metacritic? I'm kidding.
Yeah, right.
Look,
I got an
I've been
81.1 and
I've
I
been
wasn't
doing
on
fantasy
Metacritic,
critic
so.
leagues for a while. I kind of started to get a feel.
But yeah, you guys did a really good job. I figured we were gonna be like it was gonna be like 70, 74, 73. I figured it was gonna be like way off. But yeah,
This was
that's
fun.
the game.
That was
I'm
a
gonna
lot
call
of
it
fun.
who can draft. I'm gonna call it who can draft the most average game. If it was 75, I was gonna who can draft the most mid game. That's what I was gonna call
That would
it.
have been hard. That would have been
Yeah.
hard if it was 75.
yeah.
That's why I wasn't
Most
doing.
games score like around an 80.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't doing between 0 and 100. I did 75 and 100.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
like a 40 because when we did like the the bad games we love, everyone was in like the 70s and Sean was like, "Yeah, this game had a 12." Sean actually knows all those low Metacritics. Everyone else is like, lowest game on it was like a
That's great.
60. Well, apparently
All
Dirk
right,
showed
well,
us that was the
there
lowest
we
game.
go.
So just to recap here, great job, Sean. Hodge was in third place with a 79.
Loser.
I was in second place with an 82.1.
Loser.
And the winner was Don, who got an 81 exactly, which is round of applause.
Yeah, that was good.
Exactly 81. That's
all
amazing.
around. Oh, I forgot to mention the winner was Don, so he gets to choose. You get a candy of your choice. No, I'm kidding. That's what I say to my students. You get candy of your choice. No, Don, you get a $25 gift card to the video game store place of your choosing. I will provide the code to you.
Xbox.
Wow.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Appreciate that.
Which
Ooh,
console
yeah.
you choose?
Do I choose now?
You
You
can
wanna go
choose
Steam
now
or
or you can DM
Nintendo?
me later. I don't really care.
Well, the crowd
eShop.
wants to know.
We know
eShop?
it's the
Okay.
eShop.
All right, I will get that to you by Monday, sir.
Nice. What game you going to buy, Don, on the eShop?
Oh, that's gonna go towards my
Discounting.
Kirby Air Riders.
No,
of course.
discounting.
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh,
I would
maybe.
get you that.
We'll see.
Actually, it's only $19.99.
Yeah.
Kirby Air Riders. I've never played that.
All right.
Or the first one, whatever.
I
All
never
right,
played the
guys.
first one, but I love Kirby, so.
So that has been Games Over Plastic, episode number 41. Are we all satisfied? Anything else that we want to hit before we go?
No, that was just a really fun game.
It was.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you,
actually-
Sean, for.
Really fun.
Yeah, I was really bored one day in the pool and I came up with it.
I like these. Keep coming up with these game shows. They're fun. Thank you very much, Don, for coming on and guesting. Again, we really appreciate you. You're welcome anytime.
Oh yeah, I appreciate y'all for having me on.
We'll definitely have you on some more if you're down, because it's always fun. But yeah, let's go around the horn and give our final thoughts here. And let's go ahead and start with you, Hodge. Final thoughts for episode 41, sir.
Yeah, this game was a lot of fun. I mean, I love Squad too. Both those games are fun. I like this one maybe a little more just because we can know the score. We don't have to have a vote after the show. So I like being able to know the winner while we're doing it. But other than that, both games are a lot of fun. I'm very excited to play this and Squad some more down the road. But yeah, this is a great episode. Obviously, always happy to have Don on. A lot of fun chatting with you, especially knowing that there's another Fortnite bro out there for me. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. My final thoughts, just thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Lockmort, once again, like Hodge said, for the shout out. That was really nice of you. You are the man. Thanks again, Don, for coming on, and just thanks, Sean, for being a chat and coming up with this great game idea. And just thanks, everyone. I'm just thankful. Sean, final thoughts, sir.
Yeah, we had fun. I'm glad you guys liked the game. Yeah, it was a good time. Don, always pleasure having you. I love talking with you. I love having another Nintendo brethren on here. So that's always fun. Yeah, great times.
All right. Final thoughts for our special guest, Don. And if you have anything you want to plug or shout out, feel free. I should have asked you that at the beginning of the show, but we're definitely going to have your Twitter and stuff in the description and on the video, of course. But go ahead, sir.
Appreciate y'all for having me on. And Sean, amazing game idea. Definitely might have to steal it. Not gonna lie, might have to try it out on Project Untitled or something. But definitely enjoyed being on here. Sean, you need to make a video game. I feel like you have these ideas. You have it, or at least a board game. I feel like Sean would make an amazing board game.
I've made some board games. We have board game night
Okay.
we have game night once a week at my house with me and Claire and like two other couples. And some of the games we've created ourselves. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
I love games, so
Yeah. But enjoyed having being able to chat with Midnight and Hodge as well, and I'll definitely gonna have to have y'all on as well on either Dual Wield or Project Entitled. Gotta get y'all as guests if y'all are willing.
Yeah, I'd love that anytime. Sure.
Yeah, do you just play Fortnite or do you stream it? Because I could join you on that for some time if you guys ever need a fourth or something.
I'm supposed to be streaming. I just don't ever.
Yeah.
But I really should. I should get back to it.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
as far as where y'all can find me, Twitter at Pasta Feet, F3ET. Don't ask what that means or why. Twitch.tv/Don Solo, SOLOW, which I should be on. I'm never on. And then lastly, you can catch me on YouTube at Don Otaku, where we do Project Entitled Gaming Podcast, which is going to be going live right after this recording. And then also Dual Wield Gaming Podcast, the pre-recorded one that is every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, or sorry, 3 p.m. Eastern. Always get the times mixed up. And where else? Oh, and lordsofgaming.net, where I write a lot of articles there, mostly Nintendo related, but I do Xbox content as well, some PlayStation as well. So check out my articles over there on Lognet under my real name, Randy Rhodes. So yeah, that's
Like the
basically
wrestler.
all I got.
I'm sure you get that a lot.
Like
Like the
Dusty?
wrestler, right? The wrestler wasn't there Randy Rhodes?
Randy Rhodes is the guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
Dusty Rhodes or
Dusty
Cody
Rhodes.
Rhodes. Dusty
Rest in
Rhodes or
peace.
Cody Rhodes. Rest in peace to Randy Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes or Cody Rhodes are the wrestlers.
Okay. All right. Never mind. All right. Yeah. So be sure to check out Don on all of his awesome various platforms. Very successful, very awesome person. And yeah, so this has been Games Over Plastic, episode number 41. Thank you guys for listening. Leave us a like, leave us a comment if you haven't already. And we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Goodbye.
Peace out.
Bye.
My name is Jeff.